Hey everybody, welcome back to Homesteading Off the Grid. Our car is being inspected right now, so we're going around to get a few more odds and ends in preparation for Hurricane Florence to make landfall here just a couple days from now, 3 days at the most. There is an eerie silence out here in Charlottesville. We're in the Stonefield Shopping Center and there's no one here. We were coming into town and we saw, this is the first flock of geese we saw flying in a line of this size in quite some time, since last fall. So my first instinct was it was a fall migration, so they would be going south, right? I look at my I've got this thing up here in the car telling me which direction I go, compass I guess. I'm looking at it and it says SE, which means I'm going directly southeast. Well, these geese are coming this way, which means they're going directly northwest. So they say keep your eyes on the animals. What are the birds doing? These birds, these geese were going northwest, which means inland. They're heading towards the inland. They're heading away from the coast, and this is the time of year they would normally be heading south. There's a storm coming from the south and these birds know it, so they were going northwest. So guys, maybe we should be thinking about going northwest also, but for the time being, while our car's getting inspected, we're going to go up here and try to find us some the Coleman cooking stoves and a percolator for our coffee. Are you worried about the storm, honey?
No.
Would you rather be shopping here at the Stonefield Shopping Center in Charlottesville?
No.
Good. I'm glad you'd rather not be shopping here either, because
It's so pricey.
yeah, this is freaking, gotta have like $1,000 in your pocket just to come in here and pick up a couple things you see that catch your eye if you want to.
That's a stadium.
That's not a stadium, silly.
Yeah, it is.
That's a
Regal
cinema.
is Stadium 14.
All right, well, yeah, it says Regal Stadium 14, but that's not
That's where
like
we watch movies.
Scott Stadium where they play football. This is a 14 cinema movie complex. This is where we come to watch movies. We're gonna be coming here, what, honey, September, end of September if we're not.
What's the Daniel movie that is waiting?
It's called The House with the Clock in the Walls, the new Jack Black movie. We're gonna come see that, kid-friendly movie. Yeah, we like Jack Black.
This is for the market every Saturday.
Yep, if you're familiar with Charlottesville, they have a farmer's market here
Yeah, farmers.
every Saturday, so. There she is. She's playing hide and go seek with me at Stonefield Shopping Center.
And what is this?
Looks like Spanish moss,
Yeah, it's so pretty.
but upon closer inspection, it doesn't appear to be Spanish moss.
So beautiful.
Not as beautiful as you.
Oh.
Catch a cat, Charlottesville Area Transit. Waiting on the bus, going to ride the bus back to where we're getting the car inspected. We walked here, took maybe 40 minutes. But we're going to walk back for we're going to ride the bus back for 75 cents each. You excited to ride the bus, hon?
Yep. I'm excited.
Smashing Pumpkins from the 90s. Well, that's what we're going to see here if they don't clean this mess up before this hurricane comes in here. All these are going to be projectiles. It's going to be Smashing Pumpkins live from Charlottesville. Projectiles. Aren't these like trees where the pine cones grow upside down neat? There goes a horn. Yeah, we're close to the university's campus, so somebody had to horn bomb the video. Go, who's go? But this is either like a hemlock or a spruce or something like that. Somebody will let us know in the comments. I'd say what it is, but if I'm wrong, 1,000 people will let us know. So, but it's neat how the cones grow upside down. Isn't that neat? And they're kind of blue.
Look at this, so beautiful pine cone.
Do they have upside down pine cones in the Philippines, honey?
I don't know. Oh, it's sticky. Ah, it's so beautiful. And color blue too. Like, did you see the line?
Uh-huh.
It's beautiful. It's amazing.
It's not as beautiful as you.
Oh, sige na po. Look at this.
This is crazy. We just went into Walmart to buy like some last minute things, even though we're doing our last minute preparations days in advance. We couldn't find the water, and we saw this woman dragging around this big old crate on a dolly. I think you call them dollies, I don't know. And it said purified water, so we started following her, and then we saw that like everybody else was following her, and they made an announcement on the loudspeaker that said, folks, we're getting ready to put one more pallet of water on the floor. And I'm like looking around, here's all these people, and so this woman, she stops and she says, do not touch the water until I remove the dolly. You know, one of those, no jacks, one of those floor jack things or whatever she called it. So she cuts off the plastic and she takes it and backs up, and it's like everybody jumps at it like Black Friday, and it's just, it's water. It's crazy. So I jumped at it too, and I got mine. So we got our water. Look at all these flies on my mailbox. Is this some sort of harbinger of bad things to come? Or do I just need to clean my mailbox? All right, guys, we made it back home. We got the few odds and ends that we thought about there the last minute, a few days in advance. We went out and got them, got the car inspected. Don't have to worry about that. There was no line because everybody else was putting it off until after the storm. We didn't. We got our chainsaw chain, water, even though they're selling out at Walmart. We really lucked in there to be behind the woman with the pallet of water. But we are planning to not leave the homestead at all until between now and the time the storm is over. So again, stay safe where you are. Make sure you're prepared. Be ready. Watch out for the crowd, the herd mentality, the panic that's going to come with all this. Make sure you don't put yourself in harm's way associated with that as much as you do the storm itself. Do what you got to do to be safe, and we'll see you for more next time here from Homesteading Off the Grid.